Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another product review. I have a couple items from Tarte that I'm going to be talking about today. So I got two items from their new unicorn collection. When I first heard about this collection, I wasn't sure I really wanted anything in it. I saw the palette and I was like, I don't know if I'll use like a lot of colors. I don't do a lot of colorful looks. The one thing I knew I wanted was the highlighter because I just thought that looked stunning. There's also a couple lip products in the collection, and then also some brushes, which I definitely passed on the brushes. I didn't really think the brushes were really that interesting. They didn't really look like brushes I would use, and I've had some unicorn brushes in the past that were really cheap quality, so I did not want the brushes. But I did end up getting the palette. It's called the Make Believe in Yourself Eye and Cheek palette here. Isn't it stunning? And then of course I had to get the little highlighter, and this is in Spellbound Glow, and this is their rainbow highlighter. So I'm going to be talking about these two products today. I first want to talk about the highlighter in Spellbound Glow. It comes in their regular like highlight and blush packaging, and then this is what it looks like. So it has 4 shades in here. There is an icy white, a gold, a light pink, and then there's a tiny bluish purple on the bottom, which has just the tiniest little sliver of color. I'm on the Sephora website right now. It is still in stock. It retails for $30, which is, I think is pretty pricey for a highlighter. Usually I pay around like, I think their blushes and normal highlights are like around $20 or so, so I think $30 is pretty pricey. And the website describes it as an iridescent rainbow highlighter with 4 shimmering pastel unicorn inspired shades that stand out on their own or when blended together. So I definitely looked at this and I knew I wanted it. I just think the shades they put in here are just so gorgeous. I just knew I had to have this. Even if it is $30, I will pay it if it's good. So essentially, you can use these singly as their own highlight, but I just mix mine all together and apply it on my cheekbones. I'm wearing it right now. I think it is so beautiful, especially if you layer this. I love to layer this over like a pinky purpley blush. It is just so gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some swatches. I'll swatch the 4 colors singularly, and then I will swatch them all together. Here is all the 4 colors swatched. Really pretty, very pigmented. And then I swirl everything together when I wear this highlight. So it kind of gives off more of a pinky kind of pearly tone. Really pretty, gorgeous for fair or medium skin type. Overall, I love this highlighter. I think it is so smooth. I love highlights that just glide on so easily. The color is gorgeous. I love it mixed together, like I said. Not like a blinding highlight, so it's not like super fake looking. It gives you enough glow, but it's not like super subtle, so it's kind of on the in-between, which is perfect. It looks stunning on the skin. I've been wearing it pretty much every day since I got it. It's like my new favorite thing. I also picked up like the Too Faced new highlighters, and this is just so much better. It blows Too Faced out of the park. It's such a good product. So I love this highlighter. I think it's gorgeous, especially if you guys have more fair skin. It is just one you definitely gotta get. So yeah, I definitely would recommend this highlighter. You guys know I love it. I just can't say enough good things about it. So now I'll go ahead and talk about the new eye palette. So this is one of their circular palettes. They do a lot of different versions of this, and it has like all the colors around and then a big shade in the middle. This is called Make Believe in Yourself, and it has these like, it's almost like a watercolor geometric design. I think it is so gorgeous. And then you open it up and you have all your shades. It has all these pretty eyeshadows, and then in the middle you have this color, which you could totally use as a highlighter, or just like, I like to use it on my brow bone. That's what I used it on today. It's really pretty. So when I first saw this, I instantly like brushed it off like I wasn't gonna get it because I just wasn't sure. I know Tarte is sometimes iffy with their quality, and I wasn't sure if like these shimmers would be like very good or like how the pigmentation would be. Plus I really don't wear a lot of colors, so I just didn't know if I was feeling this palette. It only has one matte color in it, which is down here. But then I saw swatches and I saw that it was really pigmented. At least I was hoping it would be by the pictures, because you know sometimes people like build up those swatches to be like really amazing, and then you get the product and it's like not what you were expecting. But let me tell you guys, I love this palette. I really do. I'm so glad I bought this. I think I love it so much because the colors aren't so crazy that like I can definitely do wearable looks with this palette. And even today, I wasn't sure like what to do for my outer corner because that's like, should I put a shimmer color in my outer corner? How's that gonna look? But I did it today and it looked really good. I used this darker purple here called Fairy in my outer corner, and I love it. It blended out perfectly. The quality of this palette is really amazing, especially if you guys are really into those foiled eyeshadow looks. This is perfect for you. I'm glad they did a palette with all of these metallics because the formula is just amazing. They come off just like they do on the swatch onto your eyes. They go on really easily with a brush as well, and you can use some of those darker shimmers totally in your crease or outer corner to make a more colorful look. So at first I was worried about there only being one matte shade, but now I'm totally fine with it. I like that they only included one because then we have more room for these really pretty foiled metallics in this palette. So, and also the Myth shade here. This one's a perfect crease color, just light enough so that it will go with all the looks, just to create a little bit of a base so you can blend out your shadows easier. Yeah, I love it. I've been using this a lot lately as well, and it's just a really fun way to experiment with a little bit of color and not have it be like too drastic. I'm glad they chose all metallics because I think if they did try to do like some colorful mattes, I don't think their matte formula is as good, so I feel like it could have gone like totally wrong. I'm just glad they stuck to this. And then they have this really pretty highlighter in the middle. It's a little bit powdery, but it is a gorgeous like almost duochrome highlight, which I'll show you guys in the swatches. I did forget to mention that this palette retails for $40. The Sephora website describes it as a kaleidoscopic unicorn inspired eyeshadow palette with 10 radiant shadows and a strobing eye and cheek highlighter. Yes, I'm super impressed with this. I definitely think it is a must have, especially if you guys are into really foiled eyeshadows. I think you guys can have a lot of fun with this, and I've been wearing it even for everyday looks. Like today I had fun with the purple colors. Also put some blue smudge underneath my lower lash line and it looks awesome. I love it so much. So super impressed with this collection so far. I don't think I'll be getting anything else from the collection just because these are the main things that I wanted. I'm just not really interested in the other things. So I'm going to go ahead and show you swatches of this palette real quick. Here is the first 4 shades. These are really simple, warm toned metallic colors that you could use every day. I wanted to mention I'm not wearing any eye primer on my hand, and this is just one swipe and you get so much color payoff. This formula is phenomenal. Next I have these 3 shades. This purple I love in my outer corner. Then we have this really pretty, it just totally reminds me of like a Cinderella blue. It's so gorgeous. And then the teal, which is called Dream, that one was a little bit chalky, not as super easy to swatch as some of the other ones, so I feel like that one might be a little bit harder to work with. Here's our matte brown. This one is Myth. We have a beautiful rose gold called Pixie, and then this gorgeous metallic called Crystal, and then the last one, that's that Big Pan. That's that duochrome highlighter. Super gorgeous. It's more of like a pearlescent color, probably more suitable for fair to medium skin types. So as you can see from the swatches, it's amazing. Just, they go on just as beautifully on with a brush or with your finger onto the lids, just as good as they look on my. So this is something I'm going to be reaching for a lot. I can do entire looks with the entire palette, or I can bring in some other matte shades and work with it that way as well. It's so good, you guys, and it smells good. Like, I'm loving that all of Tarte's stuff is smelling like vanilla. It smells so good. I just love things that smell good. So I would definitely recommend this palette as well if you guys are looking to try some really pretty, fun shades. I think it's a really good buy. And for $40, it's a pretty decent price in my opinion. So that is everything I'm going to show you guys today in this little review on the new Tarte Unicorn collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it was helpful to you. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Have a magical day. Bye guys.